la 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 la. La 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 la. Oh yay, the tech god's working. All right, let's see what's going on. Oh, there we go. We're live. Woo! All right. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm just going to do just a quick little share. Let's see if we can get some other people come in to hang out with us. So tech is good. Tech is good. So far, the tech gods are loving us, which is wonderful. All right. Thank you for staying with me. Okay. So one more thing before we get started on Whacky Wednesdays. Good morning, good morning, good morning, or good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you happen to be in the world. So, welcome to another episode of Whacky Wednesdays, where I talk about all things sexy. And what that topic may look like, you never know. Okay, so we are live on YouTube, and there's a little bit of a delay. So please make comments, questions, statements in the, in the chat section so that I can see it and hear it. And I will periodically check in with you to see, answer any questions that you may have. All right, so let's get started. Oh, yay! Hello, Amanda! Yay! Okay, so Whacky Wednesdays. So a little bit about me, if you don't know who I am. I'm Gaia Morrissette. I'm a holistic sexual wellness specialist. I make the world, I make pleasure safe. I make sex better, and I help people take their lives to the next level. And I truly believe the keys to a happy, healthy, wealthy, epic, orgasmic, and magical life is embracing the human experience, sexual wellness, and letting go of fear, shame, guilt, and self-loathing. And I do this in the world through speaking, training, and coaching. And I have lots of wonderful ways in which you can interact and engage with me, whether that's private one-on-one versus, coming and taking some of my online courses, which are epic. All right, so our topic. So people are always asking me, today we're going to talk about why I look so young. And I'm 44. No one ever believes I'm 44. And people are constantly, I'm always amazed at when, people will be talking to me and I'll be, working with colleagues or, I'll be speaking and everybody always says to me, you're so wise for your age. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm 44. And they're like, what? No way. How do you look so young? And this has kind of been ever since I turned 20. Hold on, I'm just getting over a cold, so I'm drinking concoction. Ever since I turned 20, everybody has always assumed that I was young. And this is how I stay young. Okay, you ready? I have lots of orgasms. Orgasms are the key to youth. Ah. And when I talk about orgasms, I'm talking about having full body orgasms and that orgasmic energy and living an orgasmic life. So it's not just about having genital orgasms, it's about having living an orgasmic life. Yes, I know, right? Orgasms, woo! And having an orgasmic life is about fully embracing being alive, just being so grateful being alive, and that all sensory pleasure possibilities can allow yourself to enjoy it so much that you release, or you have orgasmic release possibilities, not just genitally, but over your whole body. And so when I talk about this, I want to talk a little bit, just take a moment to talk about the difference between female orgasms versus, so owners of vaginas versus owners of penises. Let's make it non-binary language here for a second, okay? So it's all inclusive of everybody. So if you're an owner of a penis, when you have an orgasm is different than an ejaculation. Ejaculation and orgasm can happen simultaneously, so we think that they're the same thing. But when we ejaculate, we actually lose energy in our bodies, which will not help you look youthful. Ah, okay, so that's really important to differentiate. And for the owners of a vagina, when we have orgasms that are non-female ejaculatory orgasms, so when we have orgasms, we're constantly building that energy in our bodies. And that energy helps us to keep ourselves youthful. There's a whole bunch of biochemicals that are released in the body that help with being that look of youth. Okay, young, healthy skin, these kinds of things. So that's number one. The second way in which I stay gloriously glowing and youthful is laughter. If you've spent any time with me, I am always giggling and I am always laughing. And the reason that keeps me young and looking young, again, is the same biochemical releasing in my body that orgasm does. So it's like, bam, bam. Sometimes it's not appropriate to have orgasms, but it's always appropriate to laugh. So you can be laughing. And again, that also goes with the joy and celebratory and how to have an orgasmic life. Now, there's a couple other things that I do. One is that I drink a lot of fluid. So I drink a lot of water. I'm always hydrated. And that helps my skin stay nice and juicy. The other part is that I don't spend much time in the sun. When I'm out in the sun, I make sure I have lots of sunscreen on. I spend a lot of time outside, but I spend a lot of time in the shade. And so this also helps my skin stay young and youthful. And you can see, the other thing is that I don't have grumpy lines, which helps with part of the aging process. And those lines are like, and that makes everything all like wrinkly, right? And I don't do a lot of that. I'm a lot of like hee and happy and ha, and I'm in that energetic space. And then the last trick of why I stay so youthful is because on an emotional level, I move from a place of wonderment and excitement the same as a child. And so I stay in, as not only does my body represent what my emotional state of being is, so emotionally, I'm in that, wow, what curiosity. And the more curious you are, it's like that wow and that wonderment of childhood and the exploration of everything is possible. And when you are on an emotional level, stay in that space, then your body represents that. And so it's not just how I look that makes me appear younger than I am, but it's also how emotionally I appear, and how in joy and childlike wonderment of the way that I move. And this is silliness. And it's the risking of vulnerability. And it's all of those things combined with, I'm going to bring it back to it, orgasm and laughter. This is what keeps me young and young looking. So, any questions? Any comments before I let us go today? No? All right. So here are the things that I lovingly invite you to do. 1, look at how much hydration you do. 2, how often do you laugh? Do you laugh all day long? Do you laugh easily? Or is it really hard for you to laugh? Well, start finding ways to laugh. So go find some comics that you find entertaining. Start looking at the world from a new perspective of like, how is life funny? I want you to see all the possibilities in which life could be funny, ridiculous. How connected are you to your orgasmic possibilities and pleasure possibilities in your day-to-day life? If you're struggling with that, please come hang out with me. That's my jam. That's what I do. That's what I help the world do. Okay. And again, when was the last time you allowed your inner child to play? Like, when was the last time you played in life? Are you serious all the time? Or can you find ways in which you play? And if you haven't played in a while, I lovingly invite you to go jump in a puddle. Go swing on the swings. Go get some crayons and do some coloring. These things will help to bring you closer to those places of playfulness. And the more playful you are, the younger you will look. All right. So I love you. I hope you all can turn back the clock. And nice, you were puddle jumping yesterday in the rain. Perfect. That's where it's at. That's where it's at, Amanda. So if you want to come hang out with me, you can come visit me at succulentliving.com. I have all sorts of wonderful, juicy courses that I always am running, as well as if you're looking for one-on-one coaching, you can find all of the details there. And I hope your day is filled with laughter, hydration, orgasmic possibilities, and silly playfulness, and do some bum wiggling. Shake your booty. Let's shake our booties together. Yay! All right. Love you. See you guys next Whacky Wednesday for next month. Oh, and I'm also, the last thing before I go, I'm always looking for co-hosts that want to come hang out with me. You're welcome, Amanda. That want to come hang out with me and have conversations so that we can have a mutual dialogue about, who knows, whatever kind of sex topic we're going to talk about. So if you know anybody that is engaging and entertaining and fun and wants to have a conversation about sex and sexuality, send them to me at succulentliving.com. All right. Now I'm really going to say goodbye. Mwah.